this! I'm like in awe.
Go! Fight!
This is cool, also. Also, I have had to be inside like a burlap sack for like a independent film before. That stuff gets in your mouth and in your nose so easily. You just get these little fibers and it's the worst. Ah, it's these people. Like bad people.
You look good for a dead girl.
Cool character design.
Echo?
No freaking way. Can't believe
What
I
were you
didn't
doing
realize
with
that was
Jinx?
It's me, Vi. Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
I thought you were dead. Now you show up with a Pilty and give her a tour of the lanes?
You were following us. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
So you just come out swinging? I remember when you wouldn't stand up to me. I missed you, little man.
Oh, I love that. Oh no. Tell me why I like almost started to cry just now.
Nature has made us intolerant to change, but fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature.
Shimmer?
A variant. It should provide everything one needs to survive a violent transition. I know the look of a doomed man. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress.
Jace will understand.
Perhaps.
Hi. Hello. Hi, I'm Kelsey, and I'm not mad about this sequence at all. Hi.
Why would I remember her name?
Oh, stay fine.
I was consulting a friend about our quandary.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity.
What difference does that make?
What diff...
Bias,
dangerous.
prejudice.
I'm from the Undercity. You're right. I'm sorry. I've had a lot on my plate.
We should cut a deal and give back the gemstone. How are you meant to bring Piltover to heal if you can't handle your own people? Huh?
We came from a world where there was never enough to go round.
So
Good meeting.
oh, the flowers died. Yo. Okay, another thing I really like style-wise about this series is that, like, a lot. So I don't know what it's called, but I've used it in my own art, and it's like a thing that gets used in art that, like, especially it used to use a lot now because it looks cool, but you slightly do like a 3D effect, like the old school blue and red 3D. You do like a light 3D effect and then blur it on the edges of objects to make them look, it can make them look more solid. It can make them, depending on what you do with it, it can make them look like ethereal. I think it makes things, the way I use it to kind of make things look more like, I mean, not to be like cheesy, but it's what it does. It gives it more dimension, like 3-dimensional. But it gives it more dimension and it makes the object feel more, I don't know, it's visual interest added to it without being like, this is an effect we're using. Like, and you can clearly see it. It's so slight that it's, it kind of mimics what happens at the edges of like a camera lens, where things like blur a little bit and like get like the colors kind of separate. And I know there's a name for it, I just don't know what it is. But yeah, the show uses that a lot, which I think solidifies things and gives them a lot of visual interest, even if like your eye doesn't know what it's looking at yet. But yeah, it's so cool. I'm a sucker for art that is really good and that uses that effect, because it is just, it adds that spice, that je ne sais quoi, you know? Oh. Honestly, get him. Also very cool narratively to show her like using a similar tool to like staple her own wounds shut. And then showing her doing this. Beautiful. Like, this is an extension of her stapling her own wounds shut. She's healing her own wounds, or at least getting into the process of healing her own wounds by emotional wounds, by hurting Silco, and it rocks. Gross. Every time, that's so gross.